Hey, it was really good. I'm Truitt O'Neill, and welcome to the Final 30. So, the Final 30 refers to weight loss. I've been on a weight loss journey for like the last 3 years. Started in January of 2010. I'm still on the weight loss journey. Since starting, I've actually lost 121 pounds. And so the final 30 is about the last 30 pounds of my goal. Now my goal is actually to get down to 250. I'm already at 278. So I have less than 30 pounds to go. And I wanted to kind of talk about a lot of the things that kind of go into weight loss and some of the stuff that I've experienced. Also going to have some of my friends that are going to come on to kind of talk about kind of what they've experienced, because weight loss, although it's a very solo process, there are a lot of people who are experiencing it also. So I have a lot of friends who definitely are looking to lose weight, are struggling with it, but they're continuing to try. So anyway, a little bit about me. I'm originally from Washington, D.C. I live here in Durham, North Carolina. I've lived here since 1993, since I started at North Carolina Central University, graduated some years later, and started doing radio. And so it was just one of those jobs. Radio is one of those jobs where no one really actually has to see you. They just hear you. So it was like being extremely overweight. As much as I was, it wasn't a big deal to have that type of weight on me. So and my heaviest documented is 399 pounds. But I know I was over 400 pounds at one point because I got on the scale about 7 or 8 years ago, and I remember being that heavy. But the weight loss journey started at 399. I went to the doctor in 2010, January, realized I needed to make a change, and over a 2.5 year period, started working on it and took a lot of sugars out of my diet, a lot of the carbs, put a lot more healthier food into my little repertoire of things that I would eat, and also started doing a lot of exercise, had a couple of trainers. And so I lost a pretty good amount of weight over 2.5 years, but it wasn't until probably April or May when I was approached by someone at my radio station, and they said, hey, you know what, this group called Medifast has been around for a while. They're looking for somebody to work their program and to talk about it on the air. And I said, sure. And I was probably one of the heaviest, if not the heaviest person in my building, and no one on the air on any other stations were heavy individuals. So I pretty much was the person. If it was going to happen, I was going to be the person that was going to be doing it. So I got it. I had to kind of audition, had a couple of phone interviews with some folks, and got it. And ever since then, started working on Medifast in June of 2012 of this year, and as of today, I've lost 69 pounds. I get weighed in tomorrow, so we'll see how much more I've lost, but 69 pounds is a lot. So a total of 121 pounds since I kicked this off back in January of 2010. A lot of what this whole project, the Final 30, is about the things that kind of go into losing weight, and some things you may want to check before you even attempt to try to find or to start any kind of diet plan. That's including getting out to exercise. One of the things I realized was that I had a lot of emotional issues, coping issues that I hadn't dealt with based upon things that had happened in my life, and things that I'm continuing to deal with at this point that were hindrance. And because I wasn't trying to resolve them and I wasn't dealing with them. So weight loss, you almost have to have almost like an emotional diet prior to the actual physical diet, dealing with food and exercise. You have to kind of work on yourself internally before the stuff on the outside before the physical manifestation of who you are as a person starts to slim down. You have to kind of do some kind of internal work prior to making a really good diet happen and be successful for you. So that's kind of what I'm going to be talking about my kind of day-to-day stuff and stuff that I deal with, and the way I feel about the whole weight loss process, and the way I feel about myself now as compared to what I felt like 3 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. So anyway, that's it for me right now. It's the Final 30. You're going to be with me for this next 28 pounds as I'm getting to my weight of 250, which is my goal. I'm probably going to go a little bit further, but 250 is my agreed upon goal. and I'm looking forward to getting to it. It's been a really interesting process, a very good one. I'm blessed to have the opportunity, and hopefully what we talk about in the final 30 will help you, one, decide to kind of look inward first before doing any type of diet, and then deciding to find the right diet that works for you, that'll help you to achieve, whatever weight loss goals you probably have. So that's it for me. Enjoy the rest of 2012. I know I will. I'm going to take down this Christmas tree today, and I'll see you in 2013. Take it easy.